Hey Sandy, I just want to take a minute to show you a couple of the things that I'm doing here in this PowerPoint so that you have the ability to add pages and add content to it on your own. PowerPoint is a pretty powerful program, but really it's designed for stupid salespeople, so remember that. And there's really only a couple pieces of it that we're using. When you open PowerPoint to start with, you'll start off at the home menu up at the top. I've reverted your presentation back to a point where there are no pictures because I want to show you how easy it is to add slides and pictures. Right now it just has these first 5 slides, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click in this slide area over on the left, and I'm going to say add a new slide. New slide. And when I click new slide, I can then right click on the slide itself and I can change the slide layout, because we're going to add in these pictures that are the example of your portfolio, and we're going to add in that the Seattle Seahawks page too, right? So actually let's I'm going to click on this slide and I'm going to duplicate it because we need a title slide, and we're going to call it, this is how I'm doing your font. The first one is that Sculphabet. The rest of it is Berlin Sans. Totally can change that. Dream. Tailgate. I'm just going to delete that one. I'm going to delete this box altogether. We don't need it. Just click on the edge of it and push the delete key. I'm going to grab this box, and I just like to use the arrow keys because that way I know it's straight still. Remember, this is designed for business people, so it's like really easy to use. And once I make a slide the way that I want, like if this is the way I want all of the intro slides for any given type of wrap to look like, then I'll just duplicate this slide from now on. It's real easy to copy a slide. You can right click on it and just say duplicate it, and then you can always drag it around to where you want. So I could drag it around to the next area, and I could say next set of pics goes here. You know, I could do anything with it, but it's going to be the same as this other one in the same position and everything because I just duplicated it. For now, let me show you how to add in the slides that have the pictures on them. So I can right click here, and I can go to layout, and I can say picture with caption. I've modified your layout template so it just puts a big picture right in the middle of the page, which is all we want. And I know that for this one I'm going to want a few of these, so I'm just going to duplicate these now. You can even just copy and paste, paste, paste. Remember, designed for business people. Simple. If you can use Photoshop, if you can use CorelDRAW, you're way better off. You should never use this program. Except it's so easy to make a slideshow, so check this out. I'm going to click here to add a picture. I'm going to add our first picture. I'm going to say insert. It sizes it, it centers it. I move on to the next slide. It doesn't even require any brain power at all. You just put the picture in, put the picture in, put the picture in, put the picture in, put the picture in. Put the damn picture in, would you? So now all the pictures are in, but when I do a slideshow now, it doesn't do anything special. To add the slideshow, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to highlight by shift selecting all the slides we want, or control selecting, whatever you want. I like to hold the shift key down and just select them all, right? And when I go to the transitions tab, this is the transition between the different slides. And I can open this up and I can just be like, look, I really like this this box or this cube effect. I like the cube effect. It does that. Great. I've seen the preview. I love it. I'm done. There's really not much to it. You can add in whole galleries of slideshows this way. When you're ready to see an overall preview of the whole thing, you can go right to the first slide, and down here in the bottom, click the slideshow icon, and it's going to walk you through a slideshow of how this is going to work. Right now our slides are set to transition every 5 seconds. We still have some content to add here and on the previous slide, of course, or to play around with it. This is where I wanted to put your series of slides about your special custom process. And then we'd start the portfolio. And so for each portfolio, I figure we start off with the title of kind of what the item is, or if it's a category, you could put a category up like boats, right? But here this one was a specific one. And now it switches to a different mode where it's kind of flipping through them one at a time, giving us a chance to look at the different slides, right? Let's make sure we got this all set. That should be a fade, and actually on this one, this is what I did on the one that was not a test. I made this one a flash, so it would flash in. And for all of these, I'm going to select all of my slides. I really want them all to be after a certain amount of time. So like these, maybe we want our pictures to go a little faster. We do them, instead of going 5 seconds, maybe we do 2 apiece for the pictures. But you have total control over it. Once you've selected it, we can go back to the beginning. We can do our little preview. We can even use the down arrow key to kind of skip through the preview for the pages we've seen and to get to the pages that we want to see. So that's I put it back in automatic mode here. It does the little flash, so it looks like it's going into a series of pictures, right? Which it is. And then it does this little flip, flip, flip. Maybe 2 seconds is too fast. There's your little PowerPoint in less than 5-minute tutorial. Super easy to add new slides. Whenever you click on the slide, you always can see what's going on up above by just looking in the animation pane. You can see how long is it going to be on these slides. You can select a group of them to change them all at once, like we have been. Maybe I want all these to advance after 3 seconds. That one too. There we go. I'm sending this.